Hi everybody, it's Rachel from Sage. So this is going to be a Merry Christmas to me video. I've done a Sephora haul, I've also done a Refa haul and another brand which I'm going to keep to myself for a moment. Very exciting, new, or not new, but fairly new to me, indie brand. So I'm going to do some product updates as well. And I've just taken a face of makeup off because I've been out and now I'm home again and it's hot again. So I'm just putting the SPF back on. This is the VT Sun Packed that I bought a few weeks ago from Lila Beauty. It is a balm texture SPF. I'm loading up the, it's a sort of silicone type sponge. Loading it up. This is a Korean made product. And I really like it so far. It's not water resistant or anything like that, I'm fairly certain, but it does, you can see where it's been because of the shine. So you just got to make sure that you're putting a fair bit on and not skipping, you know, the tips of your nose and the tips of your ears and that sort of thing. And yes, I can use it around my eyelids, on my eyelids quite happily. It does dry down. It looks really shiny and sort of glowy and greasy at the moment. And it will kind of stay like that, but it won't feel, it doesn't feel heavy on my face. You can see there's a little bit of cast there around my hairline. I think it's been going away. This Misha one leaves a white cast as well. I'm quite liking it. I've used that much so far, so I am using it quite readily. Almost finished that BB cream, just about done. And I'm back using the Naked Sundays as well as a primer, although I'm questioning whether it's as good a primer as I thought it was at first. And I'm liking this more than I did initially. So I know I changed my mind. I hope that's okay to do that. As I get to know a product better, as I learn how to use it to suit me better, I sometimes do that, and that might be what we find today as well. So I hope that's okay with you. I'm just going to get the eyeshadow that I want to talk about. So the Nakia Joy Cosmetics, an Australian brand, pressed pigment in Inferno is what we've got here, and I have used this on camera. It's absolutely stunning, isn't it, to look at? And at first, I was a bit disappointed in the shift. I didn't think it was really happening. But you guys have assured me that it is there, that the shift you could see on camera was what I can see here and is translating in the pan as well. So I'm happy to say that I am more impressed now than I was at first with this, and that it's actually doing what I thought it was going to do. And thank you to you guys for telling me that, because I couldn't see that myself. Now, similarly, I wasn't overly enthusiastic about the pressed powder at first, but I have learnt now how to use it better just in the under eye area, and you will see how magical it actually is when used correctly. So sometimes when things are new, it takes me a week or two to get used to a new product and how to use it right, especially with my skin, because my skin is mature skin. Many of you have mature skin as well, and I want to be giving you the information that I have found to be correct for me, and maybe that might be correct for you too. So I don't have an oily skin, although you're looking at me today thinking, yeah, you do. It's a bit combo at the moment, I do concede that. So I've actually gone to use my triangular shaped puff because I like that contact that it has with that eye area. But this powder is really fantastic. And I questioned whether under eye powders were essential in my routine. This is fast becoming an essential, because when I put it on, you'll see how blurring and how brightening it actually is. Now, the eyeshadow palette that I'm going to use today is in the Sephora haul, and I'm going to insert that video right now. All right, last Sephora unboxing for 2024. Merry Christmas to me. So I got the Kayali, it's the marshmallow one, bougie marshmallow. I got a really fancy hand soap, fresh sugar lychee. Now a lot of this stuff was 40 to 60% off, so hopefully I like that one. I got another of the Fenty plush pudding in the salted caramel, which is this holiday season's special flavour, and it is delicious. That was also reduced. I got an Airy Day sample size SPF 50 clear as day dream screen. I've never tried this brand before, so hopefully it's nice. I got another retinol emulsion. I go through them very, very quickly. These are my go-to Bioderma products. This is a micellar water, the only micellar water I like, and the micellar cleansing oil, which is wonderful for taking waterproof makeup off. This is a replacement for my LYS Triple Fix translucent powder. This is the shade Resilience, an absolute must-have for me. And this is I've been wanting to get this for ages, this particular shade. The Lano Lips Bronze Gold 101. Now, this is actually going to be going straight into my makeup kit because I often do custom lip products for makeup clients, and this is the shade that I needed to replace. So that one will be going into my kit. I won't be using that one. Now, wait until you see what's in there. I got this deliciousness 50% off. Let's open it up and have a look. Oh yeah, that is the color story for me. Yeah, better than I Need a Warm, I have to say. That's beautiful. Look at that color called Sundown. Yum-oh. Look at that mustard ridge. Beautiful. Is that a cream to powder? I bet it is, this one down here. Yep. Oh, yes, yes, yes. The only one I probably won't use, hang on, let me see what it's like. That's interesting, isn't it? Okay, that's unusual. Right, cannot wait to try that out on my eyes. Okay, I'm going to show you other things that I've bought for myself, Merry Christmas to me style. So by now you know that I've got yet another Natasha Denona MIDI palette. It is the bronze palette. It is magical. It's stunning. This is better than I Need a Warm. And I got this, I know this is an older palette of hers. I got this 50% off. So what I reckon she's going to do, she's going to repackage this one and probably, I don't know, like what she did with the gold palette. She took some of the shades out and did the golden palette this year, and I didn't like it. So this one, this is just amazing. I'm so happy I got it. Okay, let's play with it. I'm going to go in with Suntan to start with. Yeah, it's that magical formula that she has. Now that's deeper on the eyelid than it appears in the pan, but that's okay. I am used to the level of pigment that she has in her shadows, because warm tones are the best fit for me. This is a palette that I probably should have bought all along, and I didn't. I don't know why I didn't. I guess I was thinking, oh well, I've got so many, and yes, I still have so many. And eyeshadows, neutral eyeshadows, you know, can overwhelm others, but not me. Okay, Magna. I'm going to go in with Magna now to deepen the crease. Oh, that's yummy. That's really nice. I hope you're having a good day. I've had an interesting day. I put my daughter on the train today. She's off on her big overseas trip. So I put her on the train. She'll be staying with my sister tonight. And then she flies out tomorrow. So her dad and I will be without her at Christmas for the first time since she was born. So that's a little weird. If you've gone through that, tell me, how did you get through it? We've got through the year as empty nesters. We think we did pretty well at that. We had lots of chats about how our relationship might need to change as we get older and are together, just us two more. So, you know, our daughter having her own life, being less of a focus, I suppose, of ours in a physical sense, definitely not an emotional sense. Yeah, if you've got any words of wisdom, happy to hear them. Not that anything's wrong, everything's good. But yeah, just, you know, whatever you've experienced, I'd love to know what your thoughts are. So now I'm going to deepen that just a wee bit more with Deep Dive, this shade here. I don't know about this one, that's a little off-putting. It looks purple and then grey, and I don't know what that's doing in here. Anyway, be that as it may, the Deep Dive is not quite black. It's really nice and dark though. Oh yeah, gee, that is dark. Lucky I didn't go in with that first, and I've just used a fluffy. All right, I don't want to deepen that anymore. Gosh, you could get a really great smoky eye there. Those two, I reckon those two together for evening, that would look hot. All right, that's really nice just the way it is. But of course, I'm going to try and use some more shades. I'm just going to clean that brush off a bit on my trusty towel. And I think I'm going to go onto the mobile lid with, will I use Sundown? Yeah, you know I love yellow. That is such a pretty yellow. Oh, that's nice. I like that. Let's take that right in there. I want to try and use as many of these shades as possible. There's a little bit of kick up with that one. Taking that right on the inner corner there. that will get tidied up when I put some foundation on, but I'm sort of doing a blown out eye there with that really beautiful, it's not mustard, it's more of a brown yellow, a yellowish brown, brownish yellow would be a better way to describe it. So I'm going to go over the top now. Which shimmer am I going to use? Silk. I really like the texture of that. That is super sparkly. Gosh, her shimmer formulas are great. In a corner, I think I might just leave it matte. And then I'm going to put that gloaming shade there. I've been wearing gold a lot lately. Gold everything. I'm really going for gold. Ha ha ha. This Christmas. So there's a bit of fallout, but that's because I just bunged it on with my finger. And I'm just going to buff that up a little bit. I mean, this is not the most unique look I've ever done, and these are not the most unique colours, but the quality of this palette, really, really good. As I would expect, as you would probably anticipate as well. So I did place an order with Refa. They have the concept store has a really special offer at the moment, and I've talked a couple of times about how much I love their new vegan and synthetic brush range that the prototype ones that they've produced this year, and they asked me for a review, and I'm happy to review them. And and the thing about Refa is they'll never get rid of a bad review. They will, if anything, put it to the top so that you can see that not everybody loves whatever it is being reviewed. And they have something like 60,000 reviews on their website of their products. They're fair dinkum about it. They want to know. They call us their community. Now, I know they're a business. Their business model is really interesting. And at the moment, if you want some really beautiful brushes, they also have an extra gifting code, and you'll see that in the photo that's being inserted, to save extra money. If you're in Australia and you spend, it's not even very much money, they'll ship internationally. Actually, they'll ship internationally anywhere for free over a fairly low dollar limit. And that's pretty much, they always do that. But in the concept store, they've got their 10 flagship eye brushes for $100 US at the moment. That is amazing. They're normally $240 US for the 10 flagship eye brushes. Now, obviously, I had to pay Australian dollars, so that was a bit different price. And then they had the 3 concept brushes, the prototype brushes that I've tried earlier this year, at a discounted price again, just to see if they're going to decide whether they're going to release them as part of their permanent line. I guess they had a bit of extra stock, and they've already asked me for the review on them, and I've given the review on them, and I told them I love them so much, please release them as part of your regular line, and if you offer them again, I will buy them, and that is exactly what I'm doing. So obviously Refa brushes are more expensive than most brands, but they're the best. That's it. Here's one of them, the BO4. It's a giant beauty blender. I absolutely love it. This foundation looks really yellow at first, and then it settles down. And being summer here, I'm looking for a warmer tone. And it's the Fenty Beauty Eavesdrop Stick. Highly recommend. Highly recommend. Everything is falling down. I gave my makeup table a big deep clean yesterday, and I changed the tablecloth. It's not a tablecloth, it's a waterproof cover. I got a new piece of that vinyl and I've stitched it up to make it fit my table. Just wanted a change of look. And I cleaned everything. Everything got wiped down. All right. Now, something else I've been trying is this is 100 years old, the Revlon finishing powder in the shade 200. Now, I bought this to wear as a foundation because it's quite deep in tone. See that? And it works really well in that way. Now, since I finished my only other powder foundation and I cannot get it anymore because they've discontinued it, this has been filling in for that, and it will only be used in summer because of the depth of colour that it has. But it's nice. Perfume on myself, this new one, Kayali Bougie Marshmallow. Let's give it a whirl. It's very sweet. Like most Kayali perfumes, it does have that slight, well, it's got that warm spice under element about it, which is typical of Middle Eastern perfumes. Definitely very sweet. I'll have to see what it's like when it dries down. So now I'm going to demonstrate the Nakia Joy powder to you. This is the Nakia Joy Pressed Brightening Powder. The sponge it came with was the same sort of velvety or velour material, but it's just the shape of this that I prefer, that's all. I feel I just have better control. Now, I am taking it down there. But essentially, it's for here. Right, so you can see me doing a bit of baking, which is not my usual practice, I know, but I'm trying to show you the brightening effect that it has, and then I'll just dust off momentarily. I know it looks a bit ghosty at the moment, but it's blurring for sure because those rings there, they're almost gone, so it's really effective. Now, whilst I'm very excited to have the Natasha Denona bronze palette in my life, more or less finally, I guess, I am anticipating my ref order, which I told you about, But the other exciting thing that I've ordered for myself for Christmas is from Cosmic Beauty or Cosmic Brushes. So the Neutrals palette came in at number 2 in my best palettes of 2024. And then they've released since then the Christmas or holidays, 'tis the season collection. Wow, it's stunning. So I'm going to insert what I purchased, and yes, they're on sale at the moment. You do have to pay international shipping if you spend under £150, which is obviously quite a lot of Australian dollars. That's about 300 Australian dollars. But with the savings, with the discount, and even with the international shipping, which was $38, I was still about $20 ahead. So I bought the 'Tis the Season collection, the whole lot, in the beautiful bag and everything. And I also bought the Muse palette, which I've had my eye on for quite a while. So I am excited. I will be very excited to receive those in the new year. They're going to take a while to get here. I did pay for expedited shipping, but given this time of year, I know it's still going to be quite a lengthy shipping process. Excuse my washing machine. Just put a bit of setting spray on there. So that's the other exciting purchase I've made for myself. So I've got rid of quite a few palettes in my declutter, and I've now just bought 3 more. But they're really good ones. I'll only buy another palette if it really, really speaks to me. And this does. And, well, Natasha Denona, you know, I'm pretty much a collector of her stuff anyway. And the 'Tis the Season, when I saw it, I actually gasped. I gasped when I saw the swatches. And if you watch Beauty News with Kat and Hayley, if you don't, you should. They're hilarious. They're Aussie content creators as well. They did the same thing when they saw. They were like, "Oh no, it's another Christmas palette, rah rah rah," and then they saw the swatches and they both went. So, and I know the quality because I've got the Neutrals palette is exceptional. So Merry Christmas to me, Merry Christmas to you. If you don't celebrate Christmas, have a wonderful holiday season. Happy Hanukkah. And please stay safe through the New Year period. And I still got lots of videos to do as well. But if I don't see you again this year, have a wonderful time and Happy New Year to you as well. Bye for now.